The swamp has been probably the most interesting physical feature on the island. We've made some interesting finds, but there's no connective tissue. There's a lot of speculative tissue, but there's no aha moment. We need to try to unravel this mystery.
For over 2 centuries, explorers have poured millions into Oak Island, chasing legends and untangling theories, but its treasure remains one of history's greatest mysteries. That might be about to change. In Season 13, Episode 15 of The Curse of Oak Island, the hunt reaches a critical turning point. Strange structures are appearing, unexpected clues are surfacing, and evidence hints that the treasure could be closer than ever, or still hidden beyond reach. What have they truly uncovered? Could the legendary riches finally be within grasp, or is Oak Island still guarding its secrets with ruthless precision? Tonight, we dive into the latest discoveries, decode hidden hints, and reveal what might lie ahead in this epic search. From shocking revelations to unexpected twists, the hunt for Oak Island's treasure is far from over. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. We explore the world's greatest mysteries, one secret at a time. This week on Oak Island, mud, mystery, and hope collide spectacularly. Episode 15 of Season 13, titled Swamped, teases a pivotal moment fans have been waiting for. The type of episode where years of digging, drilling, draining, and debating might finally converge into a major breakthrough. Premiering February 24th, 2026, the episode promises high-stakes action in both the money pit and the swamp, a combination that's impossible to ignore. Historically, each episode tends to focus on a single location, so the fact that both these hotspots are active signals that multiple storylines may be merging after seasons of build-up. Let's explore why Episode 15 feels different, and why it could be more significant than the usual debates over wood fragments and iron objects. The Money Pit has always been the emotional core of Oak Island. It's where the legend began, where earlier treasure hunters lost fortunes and even lives, and where Rick and Marty Lagina have invested countless hours, money, and faith. This season, their approach is sharper, more focused, and technologically advanced, and Episode 15 looks poised to intensify that energy. Preview clips offer plenty of hints. The team declares, "We want something found today. Find some treasure, boys." At first, it may sound casual, but it speaks volumes. The presence of SBC choice drilling equipment suggests serious excavation work, probably involving reinforced drilling systems aimed at significant targets. When that gear comes out, it usually signals the Laginas believe they're closing in on something monumental. Then, there's the dramatic tease. That thing looks unstoppable. On Oak Island, unstoppable often means machinery is reaching further than ever, or breaking through barriers that previously halted progress. Flooding, cave-ins, or impenetrable soil layers. If they've finally carved a stable path past the island's legendary underground traps, it's already a major milestone, even before treasure appears. What stands out most is the shift in urgency. There's less maybe talk and more focus on uncovering something today. That energy suggests the team is responding to a significant anomaly, perhaps a sonar reading, metal detection hit, or void scan that demands immediate attention. Even a small but verifiable artifact could change the season's story, offering evidence far more substantial than the wood scraps and rusty metals of prior episodes. While the Money Pit grabs headlines, the swamp has quietly become one of Oak Island's most intriguing zones. Long suspected to be man-made, or at least modified, the swamp contains ship-shaped formations, stone roads, and hints of historical unloading activity. Episode 15 appears to elevate the swamp storyline to a new level, artifact-based proof. The preview shows excitement over a key discovery. Ooh, I believe this is the key. Keys on Oak Island carry deep symbolism: locks, chests, doors, and hidden systems. Even if it's not a literal key, the object's deliberate design hints at intentional craftsmanship. What follows is even more striking. I absolutely want to send this one to the lab. It's extremely fascinating. Very early historical origins. Impossible. This is essential. The phrase "very early historical origins" could rewrite our understanding of who first reached Oak Island and when. If testing dates this artifact to the medieval, pre-Columbian, or early European eras, it bolsters theories involving Knights Templar, early explorers, or secret colonial missions. Possibilities that have long fascinated fans, but rarely with such promising evidence. Perhaps the most exciting element of Swamped is how it appears to connect findings across the island. Traditionally, clues have been scattered. A coin here, a structure there, but episode 15 hints at a unified pattern. The preview concludes, "We're finally heading toward a path that might bring real answers." This isn't uncertainty. It's a sense of direction forming. If the swamp artifact aligns with discoveries from the Money Pit, it could reveal a coordinated network across the island, a deliberate system of hiding and safeguarding, not just random burials. In other words, the mystery isn't just what was hidden, but why and how it was protected. Beyond the technical breakthroughs, episode 15 promises to touch the emotional heart of the series. Rick Lagina's enduring belief that Oak Island holds a story about human endeavor, not just treasure, feels particularly poignant here, as the hunt edges closer to answers that could finally illuminate centuries of speculation. Early-era artifacts suggest the presence of people with serious motives, individuals willing to take significant risks, possibly linked to secrecy, survival, or power. The stunned reactions from the team, shocked exclamations like "no way," feel completely genuine. After 13 seasons, it takes something extraordinary to truly surprise them. When seasoned researchers respond like that, it usually means the evidence is speaking for itself. If Swamped lives up to the build-up, it could mark a pivotal moment for Season 13, and maybe for the series as a whole. A confirmed early artifact from the swamp, combined with tangible progress in the Money Pit, could finally give the show what critics often say it lacks: momentum backed by real stakes. At minimum, episode 15 promises to narrow down the competing theories. At best, it could provide a historical framework for future investigations instead of constantly resetting the mystery. The curse of Oak Island has always thrived on the tension between hope and doubt. Episode 15, Swamped, feels like one of those rare moments where hope might finally be justified. With heavy machinery reaching deeper than ever in the Money Pit, and a potentially ancient artifact from the swamp ready for lab testing, the episode offers more than speculation. It offers direction. Whether treasure appears or not, episode 15 seems poised to deliver something arguably more meaningful: clarity. And for a mystery that has endured centuries, that might be the most historic discovery yet. Even the episode's title may carry deeper significance. In Oak Island tradition, titles often act as metaphors, and Swamped could hint at the team being flooded, not just by mud, but by overlapping discoveries and mounting evidence. If both the Money Pit and the swamp deliver concrete results, it may feel like the investigation is finally peaking after years of gradual build-up. Another notable detail is the confidence in sending the swamp artifact straight to the lab. In earlier seasons, many finds were debated for multiple episodes before any testing occurred. Acting immediately suggests this object is clearly man-made and structurally intact, retaining identifiable features, a rarity in Oak Island's harsh environment. If it truly resembles a key, the implications are huge. Keys imply controlled access, hinting at storage, containment, or protection of something significant. This strengthens the idea that Oak Island functioned as a logistical hub rather than a single burial site. The swamp, long thought to be a transport or concealment zone, becomes even more crucial if it held functional objects instead of simple debris. The phrase "very early historical origins" is striking because it suggests a timeline that surprises even the experienced researchers. The Oak Island team is accustomed to artifacts from the 1600s or 1700s, but anything predating British colonial presence forces a re-evaluation of who had the skill and purpose to work on the island at that scale. This may also explain some of Oak Island's most complex engineering feats. Flood tunnels, stone pathways, and layered construction techniques have always seemed sophisticated for a remote location. Early dating could indicate old-world expertise applied in a New World environment, lending weight to theories about European naval powers or secretive organizations operating on the island. Meanwhile, developments in the Money Pit could finally address criticism that excavation never reaches a conclusive point. If the unstoppable machinery truly breaches previously unreachable layers, viewers may witness the closest thing yet to a deliberate breakthrough. Structural conformations, walls, platforms, or voids would be a significant victory on their own. There's also a subtle storytelling shift in how the team approaches progress. Recent dialogue emphasizes direction over wild speculation. The investigation feels focused, coordinated, and methodical, rather than sprawling aimlessly across the island. Episode 15 may also set the stage for bigger discoveries later in the season. Episodes featuring lab testing and major equipment upgrades often deliver results in subsequent installments. The swamp artifact's true significance may not be fully apparent yet, but its presence will likely influence the season's trajectory. Emotionally, this episode seems designed to reignite excitement for both the team and viewers. After more than a decade on TV, genuine surprises are rare. The authentic reactions in the preview remind audiences why Oak Island captivated them in the first place. Episode 15 also balances visual spectacle with credible scientific analysis. Massive machinery and dramatic reactions grab attention, but lab testing and historical evidence provide legitimacy. If the swamp artifact proves ceremonial, administrative, or protective, it could unlock an entirely new investigative path into everyday life on Oak Island. Human artifacts, tools, keys, personal items connect more strongly than distant treasure speculation alone. Looking forward, this discovery may also shape resource allocation. A major swamp find could justify additional digging or draining there, redirecting focus from areas with fewer meaningful results. This approach shows trust in evidence, not just routine. Ultimately, Episode 15 feels like a turning point. The discoveries could either reinforce long-standing theories with solid proof or challenge everything the team thought they knew. Either way, Swamped is shaping up to be one of Season 13's most important episodes, a moment where Oak Island moves from hinting at secrets to revealing them more clearly than ever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode as we continue uncovering the secrets of Oak Island.